A still, mirrored oasis surrounded by volcanic plains holding secrets in its silent depths. Iceland's largest boiling mud pot, hissing with fury, haunted by the restless spirit of Gunna herself. A dormant giant, scarred and looming, a reminder of Iceland's explosive past. Join me as we dive into Iceland's raw, untamed power. This is nature at its most fierce. As the dawn painted the sky in soft pastels, we started ourselves for our day 2 adventure, excited yet slightly apprehensive about the day ahead. We had booked our tickets for today's tour through Guide to Iceland. Unfortunately, our original itinerary of visiting Reykjanes lighthouse and the famous bridge between continents with other places had to be set aside due to the recent volcanic activity warnings in the area, which is very much normal here in Iceland. The excitement of a volcano hike is hard to put into words. It's a mix of thrill, curiosity, and maybe hint of nerves. But before we tackle that, there are 2 other must-see stops on our journey. First, we will explore the serene Kleifarvatn Lake and then feel the power of Gunnuhver hot spring. As we traveled to Kleifarvatn Lake, the landscape shifted dramatically, taking us deep into Iceland's volcanic heart. The road wound between low hills and ancient lava fields of black rock, softened here and there by a thin cover of moss. When we neared Kleifarvatn, tall cliffs towered above the road with strange layered rock formations created by centuries of eruptions and erosion. The lake, located on the Reykjanes Peninsula in Iceland, is a place of mystique and natural beauty. Set amidst rugged volcanic landscapes, it is one of Iceland's largest lakes. Kleifarvatn is a stunning, deep lake surrounded by volcanic hills and lava fields. The lake has a mystical atmosphere known for its unique geological features and folklore, with stories of a monster set to inhabit its depths. The deep red surrounding Kleifarvatn Lake is a striking feature that adds to the otherworldly atmosphere of the area. This rich hue comes from the volcanic activity that shaped the landscape millions of years ago. The red lava rock is iron-rich. As rust forms on a metal when exposed to air and moisture, over time, the lava, when cooled and exposed to air, oxidized, giving the surrounding hills their reddish tint. This deep red contrasts beautifully with the dark blue of the lake and the surrounding green moss-covered lava fields. This combination makes it feel like a place where Earth's raw power is still actively shaping the land. The road between Kleifarvatn and Gunnuhver winds through large barren lava fields, which are the remnants of the past eruptions. As we get closer to Gunnuhver, a hazy mist began to fill the air, result of the bubbling, steaming geothermal pools which can be seen from a distance. It is a geothermal hotspot, famous for its boiling mud pools and steam vents. The area is rich in geothermal activity, which is harnessed for heating in nearby areas. The high temperature of the water and steam here can reach up to 200 degrees Celsius, making it one of the hottest geothermal fields in Iceland. The hot spring is relatively easy to access, with a well-maintained boardwalk leading visitors through the area. The boardwalk allows exploring the site safely, offering views of steaming fume holes, bubbling mud pots, and colorful deposits up close. One can often hear the hissing of steam vents and smell the sulfur odor, which itself is part of unique geothermal experience. The release of sulfur from the Earth's crust is responsible for the distinctive smell of rotten eggs that fill the air around. The sulfur content also colors the surrounding landscape, creating vibrant yellow and orange color. The geothermal energy extracted from the region is used for heating homes and producing electricity. The Reykjanes power plant near Gunnuhver is one of the most prominent power plants in Iceland. Gunnuhver is truly a place where science, history, folklore, and Earth's primal forces come together to create a unique and captivating experience, a true mystery of the natural world. As you leave the steamy, sulfur-scented environment of Gunnuhver, the road begins to wind through a more barren volcanic landscape. Large stretches of lava fields on either sides, jagged black and red rocks. Though this is the view one gets to see, the landscape is not entirely lifeless. Patches of moss and hardy grasses and wildflowers grow in the cracks between the rocks, lending an unexpected pop of green, haunting beauty to the dark surroundings. As we approached Sundhnukagigar Volcano, we began seeing craters and lava ridges rising up from the ground, many of them dormant. They are the remnants of past eruptions, leaving behind towering structures of blackened rock and deeply fissured terrain. The Sundnukagigar hike is a moderately challenging trek through the volcanic terrain of the Reykjanes Peninsula, offering sweeping views of craters, lava fields, and the coastline. Although it's not a particularly high volcano, it is part of an ancient volcanic system with a rugged, unspoiled landscape that gives hikers a true sense of Iceland's volcanic heritage. The hike typically begins from a small parking area along a rough gravel road. The trail is rocky and uneven with loose lava rocks along the way, so hiking boots are recommended. The path is not heavily marked, but it's generally easy to follow. Because of the volcanic terrain, be prepared for uneven footing and exposed ground. It takes approximately 30 to 45 minutes depending on pace to reach the summit, with a gradual incline that becomes slightly steeper as you approach the crater. Along the way, we can walk over lava fields covered in vibrant green moss, an eerie but beautiful landscape that looks otherworldly. These lava fields are remains of older eruptions and have hardened over time, creating unique textures and formations. From the summit, one can have expansive views across the Reykjanes Peninsula's volcanic landscape. The walk through the vast stretch of lava fields that look like a sea of black rock dotted with green moss gives a thrilling experience. The Reykjanes Peninsula has experienced ongoing volcanic activity in the past 4 years, with a total of 9 eruptions in the surrounding area and 5 eruptions occurring in the Sundnukagigar crater row since December 18, 2023. These eruptions are close to the town of Gunnuhver and have gained a lot of international attention. The Sundnukagigar crater row is the site of the second 2023 volcanic eruption in Iceland that took place between 18 and 21st of December. It erupted again on February 8, 2024, followed by 4 more eruptions the same year on March 16, May 29, and most recently on August 22nd. Other volcanic cones and craters are visible in the distance, including views of the Fagradalsfjall volcanic system, where recent eruptions in 2021 and 2022 created new lava flows. The distinct cone shape of Mount Kleifarvatn, another small volcano on the peninsula, stands out on the horizon, adding to the volcanic scenery. The volcanic activity of the Reykjanes Peninsula is expected to continue developing in the coming years. Walking on a lava field that has cooled enough to be walkable yet still retains a soft, malleable texture is an unusual and rare experience. Lava in its state, cooled on the surface but still viscous beneath, presents a unique combination of heat. In some areas, the ground may feel firmer, almost crust-like, while in others it might feel softer and more pliable. Your foot might sink in slightly more on one step than the next, adding an element of unpredictability that requires careful balance and attention. Here, it is often accompanied by the subtle scent of heated earth. As gases continue to escape from the lava, you may catch whiffs of sulfur and metallic scents, which can be quite strong and add to the otherworldly feel of the environment. The look of the soft, recently cooled lava field is captivating. It lightly appears smooth, undulating, and rippled, almost like a landscape made of melted chocolate or mud with a glossy, cracked surface. This unusual terrain is disorienting and awe-inspiring. Walking on a freshly cooled but soft lava field is like treading on the Earth's newest skin, still warm and alive with residual energy from the volcanic process. It is an experience that demands physical endurance, mental focus, and a respectful awareness of nature's raw power. The combination of heat, texture, and shifting ground makes every step a unique experience that feels strangely alive beneath your feet. The descent from Sundhnukagigar Volcano is generally quicker than the climb, but can be challenging, especially if the terrain is rocky or uneven. Hikers should tread carefully to avoid slipping, as volcanic terrain often consists of loose gravel and lava rocks. It is always advisable to use a waterproof, windproof jacket and pants to protect against unpredictable weather of Iceland. Sturdy, waterproof hiking boots are essential for rough terrain. That wraps up today's incredible adventures here in Iceland. Thank you so much for joining us in today's journey. It has been an unforgettable day, and we hope you enjoyed every moment with us. Join us in the next episode for Day 3, where we will dive into even more of Iceland's wild beauty and hidden gems. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and we will see you in the next adventure.